きますね。VKanon's KiDoAiRaku. Konnichiwa! Hi everyone, VKanon here for the second episode of VKanon's KiDoAiRaku podcast. Just like before, I'm still so nervous as well as very excited for this recording. This is recorded on Monday, the 10th of May. After this, I need to go to work, but despite all the excitement and all the nervousness, I'm actually having a bit of headache right now because I had super big breakfast and then I decided to take a nap. I should learn to not eat so much carbs in the morning. So yesterday, or people who have been following my Twitter and my blog will have known that for the last 4 days I've been having very early morning, including yesterday. So today, Monday, is one of the few days when I can really sleep in. And then, well, because my work only start in the afternoon, so it means like after this I'll do my work. So yesterday, after my early morning work, I went to gym, and then when I came home, my partner ordered 2 burgers and 1 taco rice, 3 portions for 2 people as our lunch, and we ate that at 2 p.m. But yes, as I mentioned, it was 3 portions for 2 people. Ended up we packed the taco rice for our dinner instead. But since we ate at 2 p.m., we were not that hungry anymore to eat the taco rice for dinner. That's why I had it for breakfast. Hi! And I woke up with super heavy-headed. But I'll still talk a lot today, and I've actually already prepared sweet. This is souffle pudding for today's main talk. Well, I've been wanting to eat this, that I bought this back on Saturday. That's why the expiration date is today. That's why even though I should stop having carbs now to avoid more headache, I still need to eat this. So please listen on. Time for updates around me, updates on Japan. So today is 10th of May. It's the first week after Golden Week. Well, Golden Week ended last week's Wednesday, but there are some people who take off on the 7th and the 8th, on the Friday and Saturday, as well as on the 6th, on the Thursday. But for me, I started working on the 6th already. What did I do during Golden Week? Well, I was being productive with updating my blog, of course, editing the first episode of VKanon's KiDoAiRaku podcast. I even got so excited that I made a blog site just for the editor posts. Even though I'm the producer, I'm the editor, I'm the director, I'm the personality, and I'm the editor. Well, I had lots of fun with that. I finished all the 3 DVDs that I've been wanting to watch. I've also watched the, or more like rewatch, Mia 10th anniversary concert DVD, because slightly before Golden Week started, my partner finished playing Mia Replicant. So I started to get very, very interested in the songs. I've also prepared a short cover song for the end of this radio, which is very, very related to that Mia 10th anniversary concert DVD. Alright, and we have extended state of emergency for Tokyo. Aichi and Fukuoka are also included. So Tokyo, Hyogo, Osaka, Aichi, Fukuoka will have state of emergency until the end of May, which is May 30. Well, it's not affecting my work at all. For gym-wise, well, gym is closed, but my trainer has been renting like personal training rooms, so well, I still do training with him. Yes, it's not affecting my work at all because my work is still a small amount of people. It's mostly 1-to-1 class anyway. And well, Japan is getting more and more high tension. As in, it's the nervousness as well as the excitement. I'm not sure whether anyone's excited for it, but well, we are getting ready for Olympics as well. Again, it's not related to me. I'm just somewhat normal. That's about what's around me, I guess, when it comes to Japan.
MoguMogu timeですよ.
Alright, it's time for the main talk. So I'll start with MoguMogu time. This is souffle pudding. I ate this for the first time back in back in December. The higher up of my work got this snack for some of us, And then I started to notice it at Famima. Famichiki, comparing to Adachiki and Nanachiki, is my favorite. And when it comes to sweets, I think I like Famima sweets as well. They are having lots of dessert collaboration as well lately. This is my lunch because I had super heavy breakfast and I haven't drank milk today, as well as ate banana, even though it's usually my routine. Alright, so without further ado, itadakimasu! Ooh, because it's souffle, but it's not so creamy. It's a bit like cheesecakey. And it's so puffy. And then, well, there's a layer of cream. Well, the one below is just the normal custard pudding. It's just a normal custard pudding. Custard pudding. Yes, Japan's custard pudding is so good. I wasn't into it until my partner kept on buying it. He loves pudding. So good. I haven't splurged on Famima's dessert before. Well, that was the day when I felt so down from what's happening around me. Okay, I'll eat the later half once I finish the recording. And so for today's main program, today's main talk, I'll be talking about what I like, or more like preference, as well as my point of view regarding several keywords. They are actually based on the alphabet, means there will be 26 keywords. But of course, I cannot finish the whole 26 keywords today, which means that for the next, most probably 3 to 4 episodes, I'll keep on talking about alphabet. Shall we learn English? A until Z? Okay, for A, I have animal, and I'm going to relate it to the KiDoAiRaku, starting from what animal make me happy? I don't know, I think it's age. Animal starts to comfort me. Like, I start to share more animal memes in my Facebook comparing to, I don't know, anime or like real person or seiyu. Especially cats. So I think animal that make me happy the most is actually cats. Well, my partner really loves cats. I actually love both cats and dogs. I think I will have a pet dog instead of a pet cat. But in general, I think I won't have any pet because, well, I'm out of the house like half of the day. So I don't want to be irresponsible when it comes to having a pet. But yes, I think I'm the happiest when I see cats. What makes me sad? There have been like controversies or like issues, people who try to make other people vegan. Like, aren't you guys sad if you guys see how meat is being processed and all those? I'll be sad in general when I see something is being tortured, whether it's animal, whether it's plant, anything in general. So I can't really mention which animal makes me the saddest. How about animal that makes me angry? I can talk about animal that make me scared. I think I don't like bears. I'm not so sure. I'm so bad when it comes to animal. I have trauma with camel, now that I think about it. Because when I was young, I went to Tunisia. There's the riding camel experience kind of thing. I was so young. The camel, I didn't know that it would go up so high. That's the moment I realized that I have fear when it comes to height. But yes, I don't like camel. I used to like horse when I was 6 or 5 years old, or more like it was pony. When I went to Australia, there's the pony riding attraction. That was fun. Enjoy? I do enjoy going to aquarium. So in Tokyo, we have Shinagawa and we have the one in Ikebukuro. I went to both. I enjoy aquarium more than zoo because the smell is not that strong. And I really enjoy seeing jellyfish. I mean, it's so cute, right? It's just so comforting, especially when the aquarium will put blue lights with it, blue or purple lights, and then the room is themed in general. Yeah, I think that's very, very enjoyable for me. The next one is B. I will talk about bag. And regarding my bag, I will be talking about the 8 items that I cannot leave my house without. I actually have a very, very bad habit when it comes to my bag because my bag is super, super heavy. I tried to weigh my bag once and it was like almost 5 kg. I love to use shoulder bag, but because I carry lots of things, now I'm only using backpack, or else I don't think it's a good balance for both of my bag. I also bring my laptop to my work. First, because it's the current situation, because of the pandemic, I cannot leave my house without a packet of masks. Of course, once I leave my home, I'm already wearing a mask, but I always bring spare with me. The reason why is because sometimes I will sneeze to my mask, runny nose. I don't really like it when my mask get wet inside. When it gets wet outside, it's still okay because it doesn't contact my skin right away. When I sneeze and when I cough, most probably I will change my mask right away. I don't like it to sting as well. And then when it comes to hygiene, I will also always bring wet tissue with me. Japan is actually pretty easy to get wet tissue, especially when we go to restaurants. There's always definitely wet tissue for all the customers who come. I will also receive the ones from convenience store whenever we get food related, such as onigiri or bento, where it will come with also free utensil. They will always give us wet tissue. Next, I can't live without my lip balm. I hate dry lip because I will bite my lips right away. Although there are people who are like, since they start wearing masks, they don't use lip balm anymore because they don't like it to be oily. Nah, I just can't do that. And beside dry lip, I also don't like dry skin. That's why I will always have my hand cream as well. I have a very bad tendency of picking my cuticle. If I were to be able to take more than 8 items in my bag, I actually have my cuticle nail clipper as well, always, or else my hand will just bleed. Next, when it comes to makeup, I always bring with me BB cushion because I think that's the easiest to use when it comes to fixing my makeup. And beside the BB cushion, I will always bring my makeup spray as well. Of course, I don't like my face to be dry. The last 2 items, first is my organizer where I write down my schedules. In this organizer, I only write down my schedule like who am I going to teach today or when is my next exam kind of thing. And of course, there's also my personal data. This personal organizer comes with few blank pages for note taking. And of course, I cannot write without any pen. And when it comes to pen, my favorite is actually this thing that's called as Friction. This is one of my favorite stationeries when it comes to Japan. With Friction pen, after I write, I can erase it anytime. And it's not pencil, which will like make the other pages dirty. I use this pen a lot for studying as well. Like once I finish answering some question, I can erase and then do review, something like that as well. So yes, that's the 8 items that I always bring in my bag. Of course, I always bring more because I love to be more and more prepared. I do have Band-Aid, I do have lunges in case I get sore throat. I also have cold medicine. I have a lot of makeup items as well in my pouch, such as eyebrow pencil, blusher and all those. So that's why my bag is super heavy. I still cannot mention, I still haven't mentioned the number of lipstick I have as well. Alright, that's all for the second episode of VKanon's KiDoAiRaku podcast. Please follow me in my SNS. I've made a link tree for neater summary of this podcast, of the blog site for this podcast, as well as all the SNS links where I update and where it's easy to message me. The next episode will be released on the 21st May. And the recording will be on the 17th of May, which is next week's Monday. And as I've mentioned in a lot of places, I've prepared a short, simple song cover cover song for the end of this episode. The song that I'll be singing is called Weight of the World. This is the soundtrack of the game Nier Automata. Yes, even though I only watched the gameplay of Nier Replicant, I actually super love this song even before I see the gameplay of Nier Replicant. This song comes in Japanese, English, as well as I think French, but I will be singing the English version. I made the piano version very simply last week during the Golden Week. I hope it's good enough. I'll do my best. That's all. Take care, stay safe, and thank you for listening. See you next week. 聞いてくれてありがとうございます。また来週。Here comes Weight of the World. I feel like I'm losing hope in my body and my soul and the sky. It looks so ominous. And as time comes to a halt, silence starts to overflow. My cries are inconspicuous. Tell me, God, are you punishing me? Is this the price I'm paying for my past mistakes? This is my redemption song. I need you more than ever right now. Can you hear me now? 'Cause we're gonna shout it loud. Even if our words seem meaningless, it's like I'm carrying the weight of the world. I wish there's some way somehow that I can save every one of us, but the truth is that I'm only one girl. Maybe if I keep believing, my dreams will come.